Hello, and welcome to our presentation about Better Together, student-led discussions on race in medical school. My name is Jessica Todsen, and I am part of the group of medical students who developed this curriculum. We are excited to share it with you today. This year, our country has seen divisions created amidst the movements for racial justice during the COVID-19 pandemic. As a group of medical students, we saw the horrors of police brutality caught on camera, the rampant increase in hate crimes against Asians, and the ways in which COVID-19 disproportionately hurts Native, Black, and Brown communities. Through this, we felt the need to work towards a better future. Sometimes it felt like there was little we as medical students could do. That is a false narrative that needs to be challenged, which we did by leading a discussion on racism between our classmates in hopes that it would bring us together and empower us to work towards solutions to the problems we face. We created a 1 hour long student led reflection and discussion that was a space to share experiences relating to current events and racism. We wanted to allow everyone to feel comfortable participating. Our main goal was to start a conversation and encourage self reflection rather than to teach or end at a specific conclusion. To appeal to a broad spectrum of people, we started with a planning committee of students from varying backgrounds and beliefs. We limited the audience to our 48-person medical school class in hopes that respect for peers would encourage productive conversation and reflection. We faced unique challenges in holding this during COVID as in-person meeting was impossible. To make the digital setting feel personal and encourage participant buy-in, we led up to the event with a combination of group chat polls and Google Form questionnaires, which were then used to guide a Zoom discussion with large and small group sessions. Now we will present in more detail on the structure of the reflection and discussion. We started with a poll in our whole class group chat asking what questions students were interested in answering. We started with crowdsourcing to create buy-in and share ownership of the event with as many people as possible. Classmates were then asked to respond anonymously to their chosen prompts. We compiled these responses and shared them back with the class. For the main discussion, we started in a large group by setting expectations and reading some of the anonymous responses, followed by asking people to raise their hand if the response resonated with them. Then came rotating small groups during which students were free to discuss their reactions to the anonymous responses or share other thoughts. The event ended with a debrief and a personal call to action. The outcomes of the event were overall very positive. Out of our class of 48, we had 21 students respond to the prompts, with responses encompassing a wide variety of experiences and identities. 18 students participated in the Zoom discussion, and feedback on the anonymous survey distributed after the event was very positive, with participants wanting longer and longitudinal discussions. In conclusion, our event was successful at bringing together people from multiple perspectives for a discussion on racism and current events and was well liked by participants. Conversations about racism and bias are hard, but medical school is a great place to have them, in part because as medical students, we share common ground personally and professionally. Even with COVID, these conversations can still happen. Meaningful digital conversation is possible. It is important we engage with those with whom we disagree because by breaking out of our respective silos, we can work together and combine our energies in moving towards a better future. We are sharing our program with you in hopes that others can use it to start their own discussions. However, while conversation is necessary, it is not enough and must be followed by further action. We will end this presentation with the same question used to end the Better Together discussion. What can I be doing better today to engage with difficult topics such as racism in America? The Better Together event helped us continue to think of answers to this, and we hope it will do the same for you. We encourage you to share your commitment today using the hashtag #BetterTogether on social media. Thank you for your attention. We're so happy to share this with you. Please reach out if you would like more detailed resources or have any questions. Thank you.